There are so many highly profitable home-based business ideas in 2026, and most people have never even heard of them. No commute, no storefront, no employees on day one, just real businesses that you can run from your kitchen table that consistently will clear six-figure profit margins for the people running them. And this is coming from someone who's been building businesses for decades. So I have insight on which businesses have high demand, and I know which businesses are perfect to start from home. I'm Dave, and in this video, I'll walk you through them. I'll show you the actual startup costs and the one mistake most people make when they try to run a business from home. So let's get right into it. Let's start with premium home baking. Cakes and cookies and breads and sourdough and oh, I love this stuff. You bake it in your own kitchen and you sell it direct. Most states have cottage food laws that will allow you to sell baked goods made at home, no commercial space needed. The margins are some of the best in the food industry. A few $100s of ingredients becomes a $30 to $50 cake. Side hustle, and that's an estimated $500 to $2,000 a month. Full time and priced right, it's an estimated $3,000 to $6,000 a month. Use the oven that you have. Take orders from friends, then find their friends, nail one or two products, and reinvest the early money into better gear. And here's the secret weapon behind this whole list: guerrilla marketing. You don't outspend your competition, you outthink them. Creativity and the word of mouth instead of a big ad budget. When I had my convenience stores, the best thing we ever did cost almost nothing. Every week, I'd cut local photos out of the newspaper, I'd laminate them with a note from me and mail it to the people that were shown in those photos, along with some free coupons. People couldn't stop talking about it. That one cheap idea helped drive double-digit sales growth for 17 years. Think about that. Guerrilla marketing. Wow. So apply it to baking. Film yourself making it. Gloves on, clean counter. That little video is free marketing, a quality guarantee that lets you charge more, and the content people love. The next one's candle making. Hand poured, your own scents, your own branding. One of the highest margin little products there is. A few dollars of wax and fragrance becomes a $15 to $40 candle, 40 to 70 for a premium one, and that's an estimated 50 to 70% margin, and a steady operator clears an estimated $1,000 to $2,500 a month, scalable to six figures. Begin with a 200 starter kit on the counter and reinvest into bulk wax as orders come in. So how to apply guerrilla marketing for this business? Film the pour. It's hypnotic, and pair each scent with a tiny story. You're not selling a candle, you're selling a moment. Next is the handmade soap and bath products. A bar costs $1 or $2 and sells for an estimated $6 to $16, which is a 50 to 70% margin. And soap has an incredible repeat business when someone loves your bar. Part-timers commonly, they do around 1,000 a month when they build. It's just your kitchen and a curing rack. Start with one or two recipes, sell local and online, reinvest into molds and bulk oils. So how do you apply guerrilla marketing for this one? You show the craft, film the cut, and be transparent about every ingredient. Handmade. And here's exactly what's in it. Natural ingredients. It's a guarantee people will pay extra for. Quick pause. If you want to do this, but you don't know where to start, and you want help finding hidden growth opportunities in your business, I put a link below where you can apply for a free Main Street growth audit. I'll look at where you are, where the bottleneck is in your business, and what I do first to grow sales without wasting any money on random marketing. The next business is small batch sauces, things like hot sauces, jams, salsas, and rubs. Same cottage food laws as baking, so you make them at home. A couple of dollars a jar sells for $8 to $15, and fans get loyal fast, which will make you an estimated 500 to a few thousand a month as it keeps growing. Start with the recipe that everyone begs you for. You know that one. Go get it. Sell it at farmers market. Reinvest in jars and labels. So how do you apply guerrilla marketing for this business? Lean on the origin story. My grandfather's recipe. 40 batches to get it right. A jar with a story beats a jar off the shelf every single time. Another one is dried foods. We're talking about dried fruit, leather, and especially jerky. Man, I love jerky. A cheap dehydrator runs in your kitchen. The product's shelf stable, so shipping it is easy, and good jerky sells for $8 to $20 a bag. Even more. Strong margins, and it scales from a few hundred to an estimated few thousand a month. It just keeps going. One dehydrator, one dialed in product, sell local, add flavors as you grow. So, how do we apply this guerrilla marketing for this business? Sell the transparency from this orchard to the bag, nothing added. Stick with me. The next few are ones that nobody is thinking about. So, think about this being a custom roaster, make it exactly the way the customer wants. Roast small batches on a tabletop roaster. Cheap green beans become $15 to $22 bag. Excellent margins. And coffee is the ultimate repeat buy. People run out weekly, and you'll make an estimated few hundred to a few thousand a month. Small roaster, one or two great roasts, a local subscription, and a bigger roaster as the demand climbs. So, how are we going to apply our guerrilla marketing to this one? Roast day content plus shipped within 24 hours. Freshness guarantee. Something the grocery brands, well, they can't match that. Next is handmade jewelry and accessories made at your kitchen table with almost no space, 40 to 70% margins, 500 to 2000 a month, and the best clear over $5,000 plus. One time I asked a jeweler once for his secret. He didn't say advertising, he said trust and word of mouth. He calls every customer by name and they send their friends. Jewelry lives on that personal connection. So, how to apply guerrilla marketing for this business? So, be the face. Film yourself making each piece and run numbered drops. Piece number 7, comment to claim. You're selling trust and a story, not the metal. Next business is handmade pet treats. People spend on pets like family. Well, because they are, right? And all natural treats command a premium. 8 to 15 a bag, incredible repeat business, a few hundred to a few thousand a month. It's cottage baking out of your own kitchen. One or two recipes, sell at a pet event, grow into more flavors and a subscription. Talk to your neighbors. They all have pets. Tell them how bad store stuff is. Tell them, look at the ingredients on these things, and then look at the ingredients on my product. So, how do you apply guerrilla marketing for this business? Put trust up front. Something like, I'd let my own dog eat this. Film the bake. Feature the customer's dogs. Nothing markets like a happy dog. Another is pottery and handmade home goods. We're talking about mugs and bowls and planters and decor. Oh my. Home decor is always in demand. Think about it. 30 to 60% margins, and a handmade mug, well, you can sell that thing for 25 to 60 bucks, a few hundred to a few $100s to several $1,000s a month. You need a little space, and eventually you need a kiln. So you take a class or a secondhand wheel and you sell locally, reinvest towards your own kiln. So how do we apply guerrilla marketing for this business? The process is the product. A time lapse of clay spinning into a mug is mesmerizing. People love watching that stuff. Show your hands and the imperfections and prove that it's homemade. The next one is sewing, custom bags, apparel, quilts, embroidery. If you can sew, it's a business with almost no overhead, and custom pieces command real money, all at your machine at home. $500 a month to a few thousand a month. Use the machine you have, pick one product, take orders before buying the inventory. So how do you apply guerrilla marketing for this business? Personalize and film the making. A piece with somebody's name on it is a gift they show everybody, which makes marketing free for you. Next is woodworking, cutting boards, furniture, decor, even handmade brooms. People feel the craftsmanship, so wood carries a premium. A cutting board's 40 to 120. Furniture is far more than that, 30 to 60% margins, and people keep buying. So how do you apply guerrilla marketing for this business? Make the craft the show. Film the build. Run numbered limited drops. Handmade one at a time, it's a story that big box stores can't tell. The next one ties back to those boxes, selling your own product on Amazon. No warehouse, no team, one person at home ships inventory in, and Amazon handles the delivery. New sellers do around $1,900 a month in sales at a 10 to 20% margin. Sell something handmade through Amazon Handmade, and the margins are even better. And here's the difference from the start of this video. Don't resell the same cheap gadget. Put something that's actually yours up there where you're the only one selling that product. One product, 500 to 2,000 in inventory. Learn the fees first, reinvest your winners. So how do you apply guerrilla marketing for this business? Farm reviews. A card in every box asking for an honest review plus customer photos. On Amazon, reviews are everything. And the last on the main list is teaching what you already know, tutoring or coaching online from home. Zero product costs, almost no overhead, just your knowledge and a laptop. Tutors charge $25 to $80 an hour, 100 to 200 for test prep or specialized subjects. Let's apply guerrilla marketing. Give value away up front. Helpful tips where your students hang out, and referrals will follow. Teach free in public, get paid in private. So let's bring this home. Every one of these, they start from home, and they start with what you already have, and they make real money for you, not by reselling someone else's product, but by making something people are proud to buy and you're proud to make. You don't need a perfect space or a pile of money, just one good product and the guts to start small. I've been knocked down more times than I can count, and there's always a way forward. You get back up and you go again. If you want help picking the right one, I do a free strategy call, owner to owner, no pitch. The links below, and spots are limited because I do these myself. And if this helped, hit that like button so more people who feel stuck can find it. And tell me in the comments which of these 13 would you start. And I'll see you in the next one.